fuck it is, man? It's your boy Gutter, man, aka Gusto. Shout out to SideStreetTv.
What's up with it? It's Stally BCG holding it down with Side Street Films.
Side Street TV. Everybody came off the side street.
Shout out to SideStreetTV.
Hey yo, what's poppin'? Shout out to SideStreetTV. This motion picture Jug in the building. Jug flexing. You already.
What's good? You tuned into SideStreetTV. It's your boy Will the Space Kid. Everybody can reach me through any social media at Will the Space Kid. That's straight across. No slashes, none of that extra stuff. Outside of that, pretty much I'm a rapper, actor, ghostwriter, whatever you need. I'm all in one. Professional American writer. I do it all.
You already know the fuck going on, nigga. It's TC. Follow me on Instagram at TC Travolta, and you now tuned in to Side Street TV. Fuck, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You tuned in to Side Street TV. If you ain't following me, you're fucking lame. I'm gonna get my little couple of sayings out before we start here, you know what I'm saying? First, we're gonna put Side Street True Promotion on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Side Street TV. I am your one and only Dre from Side Street. My couple of sayings is black men don't cheat. Shout out to Carlos Miller from 85 South Show. He one of the ones who really started that movement. And then we're gonna say, once a lame, always lame. You can't unlame yourself, you're fucking lame. Then, my last one, this is my favorite one. No sex, bitch. I only want the neck, bitch. And the check, bitch. That's how we going with that, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you coming?
That's how I'm coming. So we're gonna get into this show with the one and only Space Kid, right? That's the name.
Yeah, what's the deal, man?
What's going on, man? I just wanna, you know what I'm saying, touchdown, touch bases. One of the new artists here at Team 100.
Facts.
Shout out to the space, man. You see that? I love the way this look right here.
Yeah, Team 100 Studios is definitely quality. Plenty of space for you to bring your whole team through, book your hours up, and get it right.
Facts. I'm fucking with it. I'm one of the hosts on on the podcast and new upcoming shows about to come. Playing all the local music, playing all the raw stuff, interviews on there. Everything's about to go. I can't wait. So we're gonna get into you now. This is your interview. The name, Miles. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into how did you come up with Space Kid as your artist? Is that your artist name?
Got you. So yes, Will the Space Kid is my artist name. Now, Will the Space Kid basically comes from me just being different and feeling like I can be one of those people to change the world. I feel like if your music is good enough, you're going to have such an influence throughout all types of people, black, white, Hispanic, whatever. And your influence is going to be so strong, you're going to be changing the world, whether that's in a good way or a bad way. Me personally, I feel like I can change the world in a good way once my music reaches that level. So that's why I'm Will the Space Kid.
That's facts. I'm fucking with it. So we're gonna go to how many songs have you got so far that's ready to put out right now?
Personally, I got about 18 songs in the vault. Some of those songs they feature different artists in Cleveland that's kind of like popping right now. And some of those artists they feature different artists just like all throughout Ohio right now. But yeah, I got about 18 songs in the vault.
So if you could pick your top 5 from the city, we're gonna go right into it. The top 5 right now that you fucking with. I'll give you mine after you say yours. So you know what I'm saying. So
okay, but define top 5 before I say top 5. I feel like it's categories.
Hey, I knew you was gonna do that.
Right.
Some people don't do that because I do that too.
Okay.
I have to let them know when I get interviewed, like what type of artists you talking about. Because there's R&B singers, there's all type of.
Not even. See, I didn't even think of artists type of genres when you said it. What I was more so thinking, like, I feel like it's top 5 performers. It's all around artists. You got the freestylers. Now, if you just mean all around artists, I could probably answer that. Or
I'm talking about the ones you be like, shit, I download their music. Give me your top 5. Like,
I got you. Okay, so I'm gonna say, gotta say Doughboy.
Okay, yeah,
Doughboy is hard.
That's my one.
Definitely going. And this not even. I can't even think of the order, but I'm gonna say Doughboy off top. I'm really feeling Big Bang Holly.
I'm not here, but I can get here. Big Bang Holly.
I still think Dame B be going hard. Dame B is cold all around.
The game is over. You hit the game is over. Fire.
Dame B is cold.
I'm so why do you think? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish your what's
So we got 3 people right there. Red Flames killing the streets. Definitely.
So that's your 4.
Definitely mess with Red Flames. And then I'll probably say, as a fifth person, that's just hot and be spitting. Dang, it's so many people in Cleveland.
Oh, you got to throw a girl in there. Girls is winning. You got 4 niggas and no
If I was to say a girl,
just put, you got, I'll put a little twist there to it. You have 1 girl, let's say.
I'll either say, I can't decide a girl. I got 2 girls. I know I'm messing up your numbers, but
Man, just
I
all right,
say
so
either
5 and then 5'8". Yeah.
I say either YBF Shore, I don't know if you hit, or Big Indo as the girl.
Big Indo, I probably seen her on Instagram. I follow her on Instagram. So.
But yeah, they both nice, like they nice.
Okay, so what do you think it takes to be an artist that's go to the next level?
Next level, honestly, it takes advertising, just the proper advertising. Like low key, the music part is irrelevant. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's millions of people that rap, and you might have even seen some growing up. They didn't reach that next level because they didn't have the proper advertising or foundation behind them to even make it to that next level. It's all about advertising, getting it in front of the right people, getting it through social media. Also, at the same time, I think a lot of people try to not have a foundation in their city, but I think that you still got to have some type of foundation in your city.
Right. You ain't got no, man. It's kind of hard, but it's kind of easy because from my side looking in, and I ain't no artist. I know all the avenues that I could probably take and probably just be up there too if I was an artist. But if you're an artist that's just jumping in, you ain't never do no networking and all this. Right. Gonna be very, very difficult for you to move around how you want to be up there.
Yeah, but see, it's so weird because it's like you can get, you could become a rapper tomorrow, and you could be on all these different influencer pages and stuff like that, just in the Cleveland area or whatever, and then even expand yourself like, oh, I want to get into other pages that's in Columbus, that's in Toledo or whatever, but it reached like this, it's like this cap, this wall that everybody is trying to figure out, like, how do I make it past this wall, even if you reach that point? And there's some people that's even trying to reach that point that might be younger, like, dang, I see him on all the pages, I see him doing this, I seen bro in the movie XYZ, but they're still trying to reach that, like, it's a wall. Mm-hmm. It's a wall that everybody want to make it past, that wall where you can feed your family, you're not going to work no more, where you can, get your mom a new crib or something like that. That everybody trying to jump over the wall.
Facts. That's one of the things I'm gonna do. I'm buying her. There's so many lots that's in Cleveland that's empty spaces. I'm trying to build her some shit up from the bottom on up. Have her house here and then, of course, move out and then have another house somewhere else. But
and it don't matter what you do, honestly. Like if you do podcasts, if you a YouTube comedian, if you a rapper, singer, you just play the banjo, whatever. It's that wall is there. Like the goal. I mean, everybody go, financially secure as well as building an influence, or it's at least one of them. I know that it don't matter what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. So, what is your favorite like people that you would want to work with? Either producers or like artists per se, or engineers. What are your favorite thing that you want to work with?
Like specific people?
No, just one of those jobs into the industry. What is those people you would like to work with most?
It's definitely like big producers I would want to work with. Artists, I definitely think about artists like once you, any artist actually. So with artists, I just want to work with artists so like we can grow from each other, network. There's other people seeing me. They got their own fan base they can build. So I definitely want to work with more artists. But producers, I'm always down to like hear a new producer, give them a chance, and producers be having millions of beats, but I usually find something out of those millions of beats. So I'm definitely trying to just work with new producers, new artists.
How do you feel about the social media now? Like, do you think the social media is messing up or fucking up the industry, music, and stuff like that?
Pros and cons of social media. So with social media is dope. I like social media. I think what social media did though, as far as a problem or a con, was it made it saturated. So right now, it's like the rap game is saturated with just so many people that if I do send somebody a link or something and they don't know me, it's like I don't know you, bro. Like everybody send me a link. So I think that's when you have to just let's go back to advertising. You have to build your brand in a way to where like your pictures is on point on Instagram. Everything you post at every moment, like you gotta be on point. People need to see you doing stuff. So when you send something, they're more likely to listen. And they still might not listen, to be honest, but at least you can say, you know, you were suited and booted and ready when you did send that link. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you done seen an artist like they just didn't have it together. And I'm not even saying you gotta have the most money, be the flyest person, but I mean, shoot, like all you got is black tees in your closet. That black tee need to be crispy.
Right.
It need to be crispy when I see you on the gram. Like,
facts. I do believe in appearance is everything.
yeah.
Appearance
Yeah,
is
if you going to like if you going to a radio station interview or anything like, but like you should be, you know, pretty.
How you feel about these artists that's upcoming wearing another brand in their upcoming videos? Like artists that's upcoming, how you feel about advertising somebody else in your videos? How you feel about that?
I think I don't have a problem with it. You know, whatever the artist is into wearing, you know, I feel like every artist is gonna be themselves. Like as long as you being yourself, that's everything is straight with me. If you start wearing something because you seen somebody else wear it, that's where I kind of have a conflict. Because like when I buy stuff, I genuinely like it, and that's what I was. I actually been having this conversation with a couple people, like trying to explain like. It's past times I've been talking to people and I might say like, oh man, I like this brand, and they might be like, oh that's kind of old, man, you should be buying the new stuff if you want to spend that price. Like I actually don't like that. Right. And some people can't understand that concept, like, but it's the hot one though.
Man, listen, everything that's old is coming back, and the old shit is nice, man. I don't know if people really realize that the Lucky Brand jeans.
See, I still got some Lucky jeans. They clean.
The Lucky Brand joints?
Yeah, it's clean. Like I'm saying, like Lucky jeans is clean. Like,
yeah, I love the extension inside the pockets. I love.
It's kind of like I remember I had a crazy conversation with like my boys back. I want to say this had to be like 2013.
How you feel about people advertising in other videos? But we're gonna go ahead and just you answer them. You know what I'm saying? So my next thing would be, how did you get introduced to Team 100? How did you...
Team 100. Yeah. So Team 100 is something I've been watching for a minute. And I guess the main thing that made me like really say like, man, they doing it over there, I'm feeling the movement, was two of my friends I went to school with, AU, he made beats, and my dude Teese, you know, he's pretty much an artist on the label too. I seen both of them doing it. And me and Teese used to have a show actually like every week. No, I mean like, when I say every week, when we was in high school. So we had shows at like the Agora, Peabody's is no longer around. I think like, I don't know, like the Garage Shop, like all these little places we was having shows at. So a lot of people was like knowing our brand and stuff. So I already know like how Teese operate. Like Teese, he's not gonna be taking, you know, no BS from nobody. He's not gonna be around people that's corny, people that's leading the wrong way. So I was like, I'm kind of interested in what's going on over there. So when that happened, I hit up the page, and you know, Steve gave me his number, and we chopped it up, and you know, he told me like he liked that I'm in my own lane. I'm not trying to be nobody else. You don't know what Will the Space Kid is gonna record. What's next for Will the Space Kid? Also seeing like I'm working on movies and different stuff like that. So I have so much to offer, and I just think it's a great combination. It's a great. Everybody's getting something out of it. Everybody's just working here. When I come in here, you just see people working. Like that's what you see. You might see somebody writing. You might see 3 people in the booth. You see an engineer. Then you see somebody outside talking about they about to apply for this movie role. And that's what I want to be around. I want to be around people that's constantly working, and that's gonna make me just better my craft.
Right. So what are your top goals right now that you want to get set on What's one of your top goals?
Top goal. My top goal is releasing project through Team 100 and having the streets, just really rock with it, seeing it, everywhere. Outside of the project, I would say also like I have a movie that's pretty much done. I want to release that properly, so I'm just trying to think of the best way, to go about that. I just seen my dude, Johnny Lump. He just smacked out Tower City, whole city, showed up. So pretty much, just getting that same type of love, same type of vibe, being able to say like, I got 2 projects in the street.
Facts. So we're gonna go to right now. We're gonna go into one of the questions I love. If y'all know me, I love starting shit. Y'all heard me on a lot of my interviews.
Let's
I
get
ask this question to a lot of people.
Okay.
Hopefully you can answer it. Let's be real to your listeners, your followers, to my listeners.
All I can do is keep it real.
You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't you work with from the city, right? Like today, like, I wouldn't work with this nigga right here. And then you would say,
who wouldn't I work with? I haven't heard somebody just like, I'm just not feeling it. Damn.
yeah.
It's a crazy question. Because usually the people like I just wouldn't work with them. I don't know. They ain't got the numbers. They ain't got nothing to offer. Like it's people that I don't feel like they're the most talented people in the city, but they got some numbers.
Facts.
So it's like me knowing me personally, I'm like I can benefit this. Like I might not be rocking with their music, but I do a feature. Why not do a feature and go crazy on them? Mm-hmm. And they be like, who is this snapping?
Mm-hmm. So if it was any female in the city right now, who would you work with? If you hip to a lot of females in the city?
I'm hip to a lot of females.
So who would you want to work with if it was a female? That you would be like, damn, I want to reach out to her. I see her rocking right now.
I definitely like. I think with our voices collabing and the type of beats I pick, I probably say Britt Bands. I want that. Man, listen, I want to work with her.
She got a video coming out. She just did a skit or something for it.
Yeah, I definitely say Britt Bands or I don't know if you hit the Zayla.
No, I didn't know.
She nice too.
It's a couple of females that we both need to switch.
But yeah, it's a lot of females that's like they got
they
it.
winning, man. It's females. The past 3 years been females years.
Yeah, I definitely say like,
especially from the city because it's growing and growing and every day it's growing.
That's the other thing too. Like when I make songs, I wanted to like balance. I wanted kind of like the songs to balance out. I think a lot of people don't pay attention to that. So like me featuring somebody, it's no problem. I'm there. But as far as when it comes to like my own personal stuff, like I'm about to go out of my way, pick this person. It's because I felt like it was a balance there. It's not just a hot name or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be some type of balance. Like, I know everything is going to compute when people listen to it.
Thanks. So, what do you think? All right, so we're going to go to this next thing that I do. I love doing the most. 3 movies and 1 gotta go.
3 movies and 1 gotta go?
3 movies and 1 gotta go. We're going to go with Juice.
Okay.
Boys in the Hood. Or Belly?
I say Juice.
Yeah, can I get a
So, me personally, I'm actually not a crazy fan of Juice. And I know like a lot of people like Juice, and usually they expect like people that do music that really like Juice. I don't know. It's like, how to describe Juice? I definitely like the DJ portion with Omar Epps was definitely sweet.
Fire.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Different movies just hit different people. I don't know. It just ain't like hit with me. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know if maybe like Bishop could have been. I almost want to say like Bishop could have been a little bit more crazy, even though it seemed like he was already crazy. Mm-hmm. But it might be because I've seen so many movies, and movies have elevated to like what was considered crazy in the in the 90s it's not even considered crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like to now.
Is you cannot put certain shit that was back in the days in these movies now. People are just more sensitive than back then.
Well, it depends on the type of movie too. But no, I definitely know what you mean. It is like
a lot of stuff in that movie that people wouldn't even want to watch or be outraged. It's going crazy. I know they can't do this. They ain't doing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, I'm gonna kick Juice out of there.
Okay, all right. So, do you have an idol? Do you have like somebody that just be like, oh, I'm looking up to like this?
Yeah, definitely. I say I got a couple actually, like a couple. Like,
how would you feel about meeting your idol? Like, what would your feeling be?
It would just be more like, let's network, let's see what's going on. That's my attitude. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they just want to like meet their idol kind of like as like a flex. I'm trying to see like what's up. Like, let's go have a studio session, or let's do something. Like, this is what I have to offer. These are my talents. But as far as idols, like, I mean, I like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. I'm really big on Ice Cube. I know a lot of people my age don't even say Ice Cube, but for what I'm trying to do,
that nigga fire.
For what I'm trying to do,
Ice Cube or Ice-T, he's a fucking lame.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was one of the motherfuckers. He put the gangster shit. He put the gangster shit in the rap for real. He put that gangster, all right rages, dogging a nigga, all that shit in the music. And then he overdid it when he did the movies.
Yeah.
So
like it's beyond music. Like, people understand, like, Ice Cube smacked music hard. NWA went crazy. Then it's like his friends betrayed him. According to his story, however it really happened. But according to his story, his friends betrayed him, smacked them, had the Vaseline song going on the radio crazy. Then it's like, you know what? I'm kind of getting grown. We gotta chill the gangster stuff out. Let's start making movies. Let's get that real bag.
And don't forget that I'm still gangster, nigga.
Like that real bag. Like, he's making money off them movies, doing his own production. He acted in bigger movies. Triple X is like great movie. Samuel Jackson there, like, doing his thing out here.
So, what do you feel about relationships on social media? Like, what do you feel about social media, relationships and social media? What do you
I just feel like let people do them. As far as me personally, like, it might be a picture once in a while. You know, when I'm with somebody, like, it's a picture once in a while. It's not no crazy thing. Like, we gotta go get matching shirts, and every date we on, we gotta take a picture for the gram. That's just not me personally. But if that's you and that's what you want to do with your
significant other,
with your significant other partner, whatever, that's straight. Like, you just do you. I'm never gonna be on the ground like, oh, look at them with they matching shirts on. Oh man, I'm tired of seeing this. I'm the person like, oh, that's what's up. That's what they into. That's their vibe.
One of my things is I don't think people that's artists or entertainment period should be in a relationship. That's just one of my things.
Word.
Yes, because even if you is, it shouldn't be known. Because you have to want people to want you to spend the money. If you already
see, I got a weird, not to cut you off, I got a weird feeling about that, because I feel like it was just heavily marketed for artists to have girls.
I mean, that happened in the past 4.
I mean, yeah. So I'm just saying, like, we talking about between like 2017, 16, 18. Like, you seen I'm 21 Savage. I got Amber Rose. You seen the Lil Uzi with his girl. You seen you know, I mean, J&B, that's like some next level. But these things I can just think off the top of my head. Now, granted, you know, you could say, well, 21 and Lil Uzi, they're not in a relationship anymore. But it was there, so it was heavily marketed like, hey, show off your girl. Right now, where hip hop is at, I think hip hop is open minded. Like, if you got a girl, I think you can help. Like, I be seeing Lil Baby, his girl, and I didn't even know about that. But you know, I'm around females. They like, oh yeah, you in Lil Baby girl? She got this hair business, and she's so cool. And I mean, it's working. So I think it was a time period where it was like, no, absolutely not. You got a girl, like, man, you better put a ski mask on her face.
Don't show her, don't put her out here.
But now I think it's a little bit open mind more open-minded than what it was before. I say it's progress.
Because what helped me think that when people
Actually, I think I got a good answer to that question. Actually, I just thought about it. The girl is good to show if the girl is actively successful as you. If the girl is not successful and has nothing going for her, that's a bad look on you. So you shouldn't be showing her.
Facts. That's what I was kind of about to go to. Like, you gotta have. She gotta be doing something.
Something.
Like, not the stripper shit, because the stripper shit is
No,
about to be played out.
No,
bartenders is making more money than the strippers is.
But yeah, like something like, even if she just, doing something like corporate and she got a good job, she got a great job, like that's straight. But anything, like, she gotta have, goals just like you, be trying to strive towards, something big just like you. That's the only way. But if she ain't, if she ain't got it together, like, really, you shouldn't be with her. Like, you an artist, you got big plans. That person can only bring you down if they not at least have some goals. If you ain't got it together or you ain't got nothing, you gotta at least have some goals. When you ask a person, hey, like, what's your goals? Niggas like, oh, I haven't even thought about any goals, honestly.
Oh, yeah, you better run.
That's a problem.
You better run.
That's a problem.
Right away from him. All right, so we winding down a little bit. So I'm gonna ask you more about your music stuff. What you got coming up? What you got going on? What you ready to put out?
Okay, so kind of what I was saying, like, the project, I'm in the studio all the time, just trying to get my project together. And outside of my project, like, I gotta get the movie gotta drop, the trailer gotta drop. I got my dude, Director Betts, he in Toledo right now. He working on everything for me. That's where the movie was shot, actually. So it's gonna be interesting to keep that same kind of fan base we grew out in, like, the Toledo, Bowling Green area, bring it to Cleveland, and also just, catch up with a lot of people I had in Cleveland and connect all of that together, which I can do through social media. Thank God. That's what I was kind of saying. Like, it's some pros to social media. Like, literally, I can still hit up those same people in that area, send them a link, and it's a strong chance that they'll listen, as well as me being in Cleveland, still connecting with all the Cleveland people.
All right, so y'all listen, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the kid.
Thanks.
Tell them how to follow you. Go ahead, shout out what you got to shout out. You know what I'm saying? Do all that, man.
You gotta follow me at Will the Space Kid. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. I'm mainly though on Instagram. That's my favorite one, pretty much. Just cause it's like, I don't know, it's like a little box. You just be scrolling, you can get into it, see different things. People usually get a minute to say what they want to say, and that's pretty much it for me. Follow me on the gram.
Man, shout out to Team 100 for having us. Shout out to Team 100, everything, studio, all of it. Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm Jay from Side Street. Make sure you stay tuned.
Yo, I need everybody to go follow Side Street __ promotions.
Side Street Promotions, but we the Side Street.